beauties, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to JK channel. It's me, your girl JK channel, the girl channel. So in today's video we are going to be looking at, we are going to be saying, we are going to get to know all what you need as a makeup lover, as a beginner. It's all in this video. We are going to look at the tools, what tools you need to have, the application, the products you need to have on a friendly level, on a beginner's level. Without further ado, let's go straight to the video. I'm so horny. Before doing anything, make sure your face is clean. This is what I'm trying to do here, to clean my face using the wipes. However, I had washed my face, but I want to ensure my face is clean and ready for makeup. And then I'm going to get the tools that I used to draw the eyebrows. These are the tools. You need a spoolie, you will need a razor blade, or you'll need a eyebrow shaper. What I'm using right now is the eyebrow shaper to shape my eyebrows. This is a spoolie. It is used to comb or to line up your eyebrow hairs, as you are seeing in this. You will need pencils. It depends on your color, your skin tone. I'm having two dark brown pencils in different color shades, as you are seeing. So I'll choose whatever does it based on my color tone. I'm going to use eyebrow gel, or you can use bar soap, any kind of bar soap. Just wet it a little bit and use your spoolie. Use the spoolie to go through on the bar soap and comb your eyebrows. It's going to make your eyebrows sleek and neat. It's going to give you a very easy and quick, not cook. Do I want food? So at this point, I'm drawing my eyebrows, as you're seeing. I'm just going to go, I'm not underlining or outlining. I'm just going through my hairs and trying to create a shape for my eyebrows. Remember, my eyebrows are well drawn, are well combed with the eyebrow gel, so it's already sleek, it's in its mode. Like, just do me, do me.
Switched up my routine to something you never saw. I'ma make it scream all night long. When I look into your eyes, I know it's real. My whole life trying to find a way to show you how I feel.
So the pencil I'm using, it's a Benefit pencil. It's quite different from the pencils I showed you from the beginning. You can go to Chikobo and get those pencils, dark brown pencil, any pencil that will do it best, or you can go online and get an eyebrow pencil. So I'm trying to go through, I'm trying to fill in my eyebrows with an eyebrow pen. So next, it's getting my eyebrow concealer brush. You need different brushes. We have this curved eyebrow concealer brush, you have the straight or the flat concealer brush, and we have the angled concealer brush. It depends what really looks good or what you feel comfortable with when doing your concealer. And in this video, I'm going to be mixing my concealers. I'm going to get two concealers, different concealers. At a time, I don't have the color that falls perfectly on my skin, so what I'm going to do is to mix the two concealers to get my perfect shade for the concealer. I'm using this, what should I call it? It's an ear pad. It's the one I'll be using to mix my concealer, so that I get one color, one shade that matches my skin tone. I decided to use the angled brush. It is an angled flat brush. So when I'm outlining my eyebrows, I start on the angled area of my eyebrow, or where there is a curve on my eyebrows, going to the tail of my eyebrows. As you are seeing, it's quite simple. When you get used to it, it will be the simplest thing you have ever met in life. So I'm now dragging my concealer to the head. I call it the head of my eyebrow, going downwards, or call it downwards, or the starting point of your eyebrows as you are. Hope you are already into it, right? It's quite easy, quite simple. Makeup, it's finding a way you do it for yourself. Like, it's not a copy and paste. It's a finding a way, finding something very comfortable for your hands and very comfortable for you. You shouldn't stress yourself over makeup. It's just makeup. It's just making over. Don't stress yourself, okay? Don't stress yourself.
Break you off, girl, I'll give you what you want. 'Cause your love is all I need. I'ma turn you on.
So once you feel you're comfortable with you cleaning the makeup, cleaning the concealer, you are going to get concealer brush, the buffing brush. There are different types of concealer brushes. Blending blushes called a blending brush, concealer blending brush. When you look at these ones, I've showed you so far 3. They are quite different. I'll be going in with this. It's a little bit packed. I feel like it covers a lot. I feel like it doesn't take a lot of time when blending my concealer. So when you're blending your concealer, always drag it around your eyelids. Bring it down. I wish you know what I was singing. Always blend it going downwards to you. So next it is cleaning the upper side of the eyebrow. So what I'm going to do is to get the dark shade of my concealer, or get your foundation shade, the shade you're going to use for foundation. Get that, use the foundation you're going to use at the perimeter or the center of your face, and use that to clean the upper area of your eyebrows. So it's just a same procedure, and don't forget to blend. Makeup, it's all about blending. Once you're perfect at blending, you're perfect at makeup. Okay, just do it your way. I learned one thing in life is doing things my way, my own way. I don't have to copy anyone. I don't have to do things as someone did it or as anyone expects me to do it. Nada. No. I do it my own way. So blend your makeup at this point. I'm almost done. So I'll grab my eyebrow gel and my spoolie, go through my drawn, my painted eyebrows and make them slick and slip. So now I'm going to get the leftovers of my concealer and blend them around my eyelids. It's just eyelids. Get your concealer, get your eyeshadow base. This is the eyeshadow base I'm using. It's Characters. If you don't have an eyeshadow base, get your concealer, the same shade used to color in your eyebrows, blend it around your eyelids. Yes, just make sure you're blending. As I told you, makeup is all about blending. Blending, it's the only secret in makeup. So I'm going to get my eyeshadow. This is the palette I'll be using. It's called Anastasia. And I grab my eyeshadow pencil. My eyeshadow brushes. I'll be using 3 eyeshadows brushes and 3 eyeshadow colors. I love to go with different colors with different brushes. It gives me it makes me have a clean work and a clean brush. But if you're out of brushes, you have less brushes, you can use one. It's okay. It depends on what you're having. So when doing eyeshadow, I always start with the light shade of my eyeshadow color. Yes, I know I've talked a lot, but when I'm blending my eyeshadow, when I'm going into the eyeshadow thing, I start with the light shade of my eyeshadow and then go to the middle to the lightest. Do you get the point? I don't know whether I get the point. The eyeshadow tutorial will be out soon, so let's just see what colors are the eyeshadows. The colors that we put on our eyelids, it's called eyeshadows. Basically, that is it. As simple as that. Very simple.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. It's another hit, it's another hit. Get up on it, get up on it. I'm so horny, and I want it, So get up on it, get up on it, get up on it.
So now my simple eye tutorial it's done. Next is getting the eyeliner. I'll be showing you just a little, that's a sneak part of it, how to do your eyeliner. You start from your sharpest, like your ending corner, it's the out corner of your eye, going to the inner corner of your eye. You just draw a line. I wanted to do this so that you can see it is okay, it is easy, it is flexible. Just do it your own way. Just do it your own way. Don't do it as I do it. Don't do it as someone else does. As long as you master the procedures, the steps of makeup, you are good. Just do it your way, because the hands are quite different. That's why when you look at different makeup artists, they have different looks. It's the work of your hands. So I'm likely to have finished doing my eyeliner. Next it's going to be getting my eye pencil to tighten, black eye pencil, or you can get a brown one to tighten my waterline, so that when I look down I don't have that line left unshaded or unpainted. I'll get my mascara and comb through my lashes. I'm not gonna wear fake lashes, it's gonna be natural. It's just a friendly video, so I'll just comb through my lashes and I'm good to go. You start from the downer or the inner part of your lashes going outwards. So I'm done with my face, my eye part. It's time to moisturize. I'm trying to moisturize my lips as I moisturize the face too. This is the tools we are going to use. It's a glass of full set of the base or the foundation part. I'll grab my Johnny Sun, it's the one I'm using to moisturize my face. First step doing your face, it's moisturizing. When you're done, you are going to get primer, and this is the primer I'll be using to prime my face. The primer, it is the base that helps you to protect your skin from the product, the makeup product, and your skin. That is a barrier that will help you protect. It's in between. So once I'm done applying the primer to my face, that means my face is ready for foundation. But always look through where you are and see what to use. Some primers have got SPFs or sunscreen. It's really good for people in the hot areas. So next what I'm going to do, it is to color correct my face. Since my face is breaking a lot, I'll be using this color corrector to correct it to have the same color. And for those who have got hypigmentation, always make sure you find a color corrector for your face. I'll be going in with this foundation. It's really good for people with oily skin. It is oil free. It will help you control the oils and you're good to go. What I'm doing currently, it's blending. I find it so easy for me to apply little by little as I blend my foundation. It helps me focus more on the blending so that I can get a uniform and a very nice coverage. I think in makeup, this is one of the favorite spots I really do love. I love applying foundation. I feel like it's just playing. Always don't forget, don't apply foundation under your under eye and your nose area. That space is paired for concealer or it's paired for highlighting your face. Don't apply foundation to avoid creasing of your concealer in those areas. So what we are going to do is to get our beauty blender, wet it a little bit and squeeze the water out of it. For me, I really find it really gives me a nice coverage when I spray it with a setting spray and blend. Beauty blender gives a flawless look to me. According to me, it gives a flawless look compared to a brush, foundation brush. So I find myself coming back with a beauty blender to blend and have that flawless makeup finish. So next is getting my two concealers. They are different shade. One is a little bit lighter than the other. This time I'm not gonna mix them. I'm just going to show you how I do it, and it comes out so nicely. I get the light shade next to my inner part of my under eye, and I get the lighter one in the middle, the dark in the middle. Like, I mix them this area. Where I'm applying concealer, this is the T-zone area. These are the highlighted areas. You don't have to have, like, naturally our faces, they are not of the same color. There are areas where light hits most, and there are areas where are just okay, they're just fine. I was going to say, oh my god, it's what's either. So apply your concealer or highlight your face to give it a look or to define your face.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. It's another hit, it's another hit. Get up on it, I'm so horny, and I want it.
I'm going to use the same beauty blender, but this time I'm going to use the sharpest edge of my beauty blender to blend my concealer, as you are seeing. I'm trying to show you that you can use little tools, like not very many tools, to do a full face makeup. You don't need a whole bunch of makeup tools to do a face look. This is it, me blending my concealer, blending and blending. Of recently, my under eye has been creasing a lot, but I found out why my under eye was creasing a lot. I found out. Personally, I've got a combination skin. It's both dry and oily at the same time, so I have to play with it around so that I have the base of it. To avoid creasing of your under eye, always set immediately your concealer. After applying concealer, make sure you set those areas. For those who have got creasing under eye, for those who have got oily under eyes, make sure after applying concealer and blending, set your concealer. So I'm trying to set my under eye area. I'm trying to set the areas where I highlighted, the areas where I applied concealer. Always remember, concealer should be lighter than your foundation. It should be 2 shades or 3 shades or 1 shade lighter than your foundation. It depends on the look you want.
Girl, you know I will. I wanna take you out, freak you out, bust my gun and take the charge.
Next part in doing makeup, it is contouring. So now I'm going to get the darkest shade of my concealer and use it as my contour. I'm going to contour in a 3 form. I'll contour the upper, the down chin, the down jaw. What am I even saying? I'm going to contour my nose area, and I'll contour, it's the jawline. I'll contour the jawline, and now where I'm contouring, it is the cheekbone. the lower cheekbone, and my perimeter area of the forehead. That's the only places. We contour the jawline, the cheekbone, the lower cheekbone, the perimeter of your face and your nose, plus the down area of your lips to lift your lips. So I'm using the same beauty blender, just I'm playing with sides. Make sure you don't use the same area you used for concealer, for foundation. It's just one beauty blender, but I'm trying to play it with different beauty. That's what I can see. So when you're blending your contour around your perimeter area, contour going to your hairline where your hair starts, and when it comes to the cheekbone, contour going upwards as you are seeing, and when it comes to the jawline, contour going from your ear to the chin. Does it even make sense? So now it's contouring my beautiful nose. If I die, I have a beautiful nose, though planting the surgery.
You to know how deep my love goes. I ain't got a lot of time, no speak, just follow. Some tricks sitting up my sleeve at the magic show. Got you riding on top of me, all around in and out you go. These thoughts come from within before I knew your name. Was curious, didn't know if you feel the same. And it's easy, my on your face, I do almost anything. Serious, girl, I don't play no games. I wanna take you out, freak you out, bust my gun and take the charge. As long as you say my name, every time I break you off, girl, I'll give you what you want.
Forgive my chewing. I don't have food, that's why I'm chewing a lot. So now it is setting the entire face. I'll set my face using a compact powder. This powder is from Level Lotion. I love it. And what I'm going to do is to come with a dark shade of my powders. It's going to act as the bronzer to bronze my face. I'm using the same brush. As long as you know how to play with the brushes, you are good to go. Blending or bronzing my nose to avoid the harsh lines. This is one of my favorite parts. It's applying blush. It gives me smiles from nowhere. I think how I'm smiling. Moreover, I'm smiling while chewing. We are almost at the end. It's getting your highlighter. I'm highlighting my upper cheekbone on top of your blush. This is where you are going to highlight. I think. But when it comes to highlighting, always be soft-handed. Don't be harsh to avoid harsh lines. Yes, don't be harsh. You shouldn't be harsh on yourself. You shouldn't be too hard on yourself. It's time to bake. I'm going to cook something. So let's bake my nose. This is all part of contouring your nose. This is all part of shaping your nose. So I'm trying to change my father's nose to my own nose. With a natural one, I don't own my nose. It is my father's nose. So let me just get rid of his nose.
Oh shit, oh shit, it's another hit, get up on it, I'm so horny, and I want it, so get up on it, get up on the dick,
The best I've done today, you know it is chewing. It is queuing. Time to highlight the nose, the upper area of the lips, the sharp points of my eyebrows, just going being light-handed to the cheek and also the inner corner of my eyelids. I'm using a precise brush. It's very precise. Call it small.
Serious girl, I don't play no games. I wanna take you out, freak you out, bust my gun and take the charge as long as you
Always don't forget to grab the colors you used on your eyes and apply it on your lower line of your eyes. I'm using a lip pencil to fill in the lipstick on my beautiful lips.
took a break as we escape to my decade of love. Girl, you're red as a dream and I'm ready to break you off. I switched up my routine to something you never saw. I'ma make you scream all night long. When I look into your eyes, I know it's real. My whole life trying to find a way to show you how I feel. You're the only one on my mind, and you know the deal. Make you feel alright, girl, you know I will. I wanna take you out, freak you out, bust my gun and take the charge as long as you say my name. Every time I break you off, girl, I'll give you what you want. 'Cause your love is all I need. I'ma turn you on, and all the things I do. Girl, you make the move. 'Cause your love.
From the look of the things, it seems I'm done. I'm done with the entire face. It's time to cover, or it's time to protect my makeup with a setting spray. And here we are. We are done. Okay. So this has been the video. Thank you guys for watching. In case you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing to my channel. It's JK Beauties for makeup tutorials, skincare, and so on. Please subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Okay. And of now, I am signing out. Bye for now.
Oh shit, it's another hit.